So it's actually I think it's that time because I think our guest is on the line. So let's double check and see if this is her. Is this the one and only Glow Girl Hollywood? I
It
guess it is.
How did you know it was me on the line? It could be anybody.
You know what? Well, you know, when you see that Hollywood area code, you just kind of put two and two together, and you kind of like wish for luck.
How's everybody tonight?
Good. How are you doing?
I am wonderful. Thank you so much for asking.
You know, I'm trying to figure out why it's taking you 6 years to do the show. Out of all the Glow Girls we've had on the show, it's taken you 6 years.
No, I was on it last year. What are you talking about?
You were never on this show.
Are you sure?
I'm 100% positive.
Well, what damn show have I been on? Well, I
been on
apologize.
everybody else but here.
Well, I apologize, guys.
I mean, come on. Like, here, I'm going to go a step further. I actually had your poster on my wall when I was 18 years old.
Bless your heart. 18. Boy, I'd like to be 18 again.
So would I. So would I.
Wouldn't that be fun?
Yeah, absolutely. Those were the days, right?
Yeah. Oh, my God. If I had to do it all over again, I'd probably do it the same. I always said that about Glow. I do it all the same.
That's a good thing.
It is a good thing.
So I have to introduce you to my co-host, too, real quick, because you actually met years ago. He goes by the name of Mr. Jimmy Giannetti. And, Giannetti, I'll let you tell the story because you posted pictures earlier.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm not going to tell you how old I was in those pictures either.
You were a baby.
Yeah, so are you.
I know.
Yes.
Like I'm 16 years old.
Yes.
Oh, bless your heart.
Yes,
do you see that white outfit I'm wearing? What the hell am I wearing?
I don't know. That was actually to a dinner or luncheon that we had
love it.
for you girls, like 1989. That's the year. We're not saying the ages. No. So
I love 1989. Good music too.
Absolutely.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yes. I think I was doing that a la Madonna / I don't know, Cinderella. Well, I don't know. What I mean about Cinderella, I'm talking about the band Cinderella. I'm talking about the chicks in the band, you know, little skirts and gloves and, you know, stuff like that. Well, thank you for posting those.
Yeah, it was a classic. So I got to ask, like, the whole, like, as I was going through and I'm reading and stuff like that, so I never really knew, like, the backstory. So you were working as kind of like, it sounded like almost like a nurse or something before the whole Glow thing happened?
Yeah, I was at this, it was called Burbank Medical, and that was my day job, 8 to 5. What I did is I drew blood, so that's kind of called a phlebotomist.
Okay.
And that's someone who goes in, they draw blood, that's the technical word for it. And then I would run some of the lab tests upstairs. So I was doing that and moonlighting, or shall we say, learning how to wrestle Mondays and Wednesdays and Fridays. You know, it was after work, I could do it. I think we worked from 7 to 10 o'clock at night, and I come back into work tired. I come back bruised. Exhausted. That training was pretty hardcore for me. But I had, you know, a sports background. I was fairly athletic. And, but boy, working during the day and working at night, it was tough.
Now, were you a fan of the whole wrestling business? I mean, that was the time that wrestling was exploding.
No. If you want to know the absolute truth, I didn't know. I knew sports, but I did not know anything about wrestling, and I learned it real fast. You know, I started watching TV and looking back then at WWF just to kind of figure out some other holds, some other, you know, different stuff that I could learn and put into my routine or, you know. One of them was the flying head scissors. I saw that. I don't know who did it, but someone did a flying head scissors, and I'm like, oh, my God, I'm going to nail this. I'm going to get it. I'm going to practice it. Who am I going to do it against? Who's going to take this? And I talked to Tulsa, and I go, Tulsa, will you do this with me? Okay. And I'm like, here we go. This is what it looks like. This is how we're going to do it. And we did it. It's pretty cool.
That is funny. Now, how about like the whole Hollywood gimmick? Like, how did that come to be?
For most of the girls, when we were doing the training and we did the pilot, they had 12 names that they already had laid out. And so basically they took the 12 of us and they put our personality with that character. And now I was thinking when I saw the 12, I'm like, I can't play this character. There's no way I'm going to be a farmer's daughter. There's no way I'm going to be Sarah or Mabel. But I liked the name Hollywood and Vine, and I liked the characters Tina and Ashley. And at the end of the day, when they gave out, they said, Jeanne, you're going to be Hollywood. And I'm like, oh, thank God, it's something that I can relate to, you know. And so that's how, yeah. We were bad guys, so that was kind of cool. I didn't know I was going to be a heel, so that was interesting. I thought that I might be a baby face, but I had picked Tina and Ashley, which were baby faces, and Hollywood and Vine were the heels. And I got to tell you, a heel is play. I played both roles, not in Glow, obviously, but after. But I you know, a baby face, you got to be a baby face. A heel is fun. If you're getting booed at, you're doing your job. Yep. And we got booed at.
Now, whatever happened to Vine?
Everyone asked me that, and when Vine left, I guess she left after the second season. I thought she had returned for a little bit on the third season, and you guys, she left and never said goodbye, so I don't know why she left. Now Vine was also from Canada, so I don't know if she had to be back, you know, wow. to Canada. Some say that she just stayed in the Los Angeles area, and I kind of think some people want to be found and some people don't. You don't see her on Facebook, and I respect her for that. My sister's the same way. You won't find her on Facebook. Her friends are like, "Where's your sister? Where is she?" She doesn't want to deal with Facebook. Sometimes you can't blame her. Sometimes Facebook is interesting.
To say the least. To say the least,
exactly. I was waiting for someone to pick that line up. Yes.
Now, how about I mean, as time went on with it, I mean, you truly became the breakout star of the show.
Oh, there was a lot of stars. You know, there not just myself. There was, you know, Mountain Fiji. Everyone knew Mountain Fiji. Some girls were more popular than others. That's all. That's how I look. I think if you have a good character and you know how to play that character, you know, and you're likable or unlikable, depending. I would have people booing me, and then they'd be the first ones up for an autograph. I said, you guys, you were booing me. Yes, but we love you, Hollywood. You know, it was cute. You know, we had lots of stars in Glow. You know, if you were popular, then, you know, you had your fans. Right. And I remember being on tour, all those girls, everyone came out to every one of those girls, and there were lines of people sitting in front of all of us. It was hard to leave at the end of the night because I remember being pulled back going, you have to leave. I'm like, but there's a line of people. I have to sign these autographs. And they would make you leave, and you felt so bad if you couldn't sign that last autograph or, you know, those poor kids that were sitting there waiting for you.
Good times. Very good.
Then you really felt like a heel.
Now, were you ever approached at any time, like by WWF?
So here's the story with WWF. I had broken my leg in 3 places, and when they came to my hometown, Basone had a school, and Rick said, you need to go to this audition. I believe Lightning was also with me and a bunch of other ladies. I go, and I didn't tell anyone I had a broken leg. I had just been, oh my God, I think it was a month or 2 into the broken leg, probably, and I was rehabbing it, so I wore sweatpants so nobody could see the atrophy in my right leg. And I mean, it was atrophied really bad. And I'm limping. I decided, hey, Rick wants me to go. I'll go to the audition. I get in the ring. Jim Ross is down there asking me questions. Who's your trainer? I'm like, Mondo Guerrero, and they're like, oh, Mondo. And, and then I'm wrestling one of their guys, and then they're asking me more questions, and they're interested, and I don't like to lie. I say it the way it is. I said, you guys, I'm right in the middle of a broken leg. Goodbye. See ya. You got the coat thing, that hook. Pew, pulled you right off the stage. And, there was my chance, but, guys, I had been wrestling for 4 years in a row. I was a little burnt out at the time. I just wanted a little time to go out and hang out with my friends and my family. We were in Vegas for those 4 years, and I was burnt out. I'm like, thank God, I want to party and have fun.
Do you think that would have been a direction you really would have wanted to go in? I mean, because that would have been such a different world than the Glow world.
Oh, of course. I knew right then and there my life would be taken over and things would be way different. I was not ready to go to that next level. Guys, I think if you really want something, you go out and you get it. And I wasn't feeling that at that point.
Yeah, I don't blame you. It's freaking...
You burnt. That's all. I'm being dead honest that I was just like, no more, I want my life back.
Yeah, your life would have been completely gone after that. So then after, I was going to say, well, after go ahead.
Go ahead. I was just going to say, sorry. I was going to say, I still continue to wrestle because after my 4 months of rehab on my leg, I said, I'm never doing this again. There is no way. This is too much pain. What did I do? Went right back into it. And I started working indie shows with Cheryl Russa. We would go up to Oakland. We'd go to Texas. We'd go to different places. So I did some indie shows. We worked with Ed and Ron in Maywood. And those were fine. Those were cool. But I went right back into it, you guys. Straight back into wrestling, not WW. At that point, too, I wasn't quite sure. Do I want this? Do I not want this? And then Cheryl started getting me into stunt work. Okay, Cheryl Lightning was getting me into stunt work. And I should have followed her more into that because that's a lucrative job. I mean, come on. Once you do one of those shows, you're getting residuals, and that's a tight-knit group right there to be involved with. And she wanted me to go that route, and I was just like, I want a boyfriend, and I have one, and let's just go and, I want to just be free for a little while. Screw this. It's wrestling.
Going back to the whole, the early entry into the world of Glow, what was your original aspirations? I mean, did you want to become, an actress or something like that, or?
I never had any acting experience whatsoever. So what I always knew as a kid, I'm like, I want to be in entertainment of some kind. One of the things I said, and I've said it all the time, I would like to pose in Playboy. Guess what? I got to do that. Hi, I want to be on TV. Guess what? I got to do that. Hi, I want to give out an Academy Award. Guess what? I never did that. But I felt that. As a kid, I felt that. And, when you go to mom and dad, my parents are very conservative from, the Midwest. Hi, mom and dad, I want to do acting. Oh, they just continue. They didn't even listen to me, Oh, not, They put me into sports right away. We played softball and volleyball. Those were what I scholastically played, from a little kid all the way up to high school. So that I could do very well. So when the wrestling came, that was just as easy. When I went in and I was watching Mondo train some of the ladies, I had come in 2 weeks later, and they're doing forward rolls, 3/4 rolls, back rolls. I'm like, that's it? I go, this is easy. I got this. And it was just, learn. And Mondo, was a great trainer. He was really good. And I got to train with him just over 2.5 months, no longer than that. And then he was gone. And then they hired Jasmine, came in, and then Debbie Dallas, who was in Glow, Debbie Peltier came in and trained. She taught me drop kicks, and we practiced it over and over and over. And I was scared of her. Oh, my God, that girl, she was awesome. I mean, she was a very good wrestler, and her body was to die. That girl was 38, 24, 36. I mean, her body was rocking, and she knew her shit. You did not fuck with her, you know. So she was a good little trainer.
Now, how about like I think I was reading like one of your first matches, or maybe even your first match was against was it Mount Fiji? Did you, like how about when you had to
it was
work
against Tina and Ashley, Lisa Moretti, Ivory. It was against Ivory. Oh, and her and Ashley, great characters. They were great performers. On top of it, they were cheerleaders first, and Vine and I had to wrestle them, and we did wrestle them. I remember being slapped across the face. I'm like, shit, where the fuck did that come from? Damn, and welcome to the world of wrestling. You are in a live ring right now, in a live setting, You are in, I'm sorry, when people get in front of a live audience, their whole demeanor, everything changes. Different. All of a sudden, oh my God, yeah, everything changes. You're thinking, where the hell did that come from? Okay, that's how we're going to play this? Okay, got it.
Game on.
Real quick. Game on, bitches.
Now,
fun times.
How about
I will say fun times.
Were you doing like a lot of indies over the like past few years? Because I saw you had told me you just worked for Billy Corgan last week, and so I was like, wow,
I did.
Yeah.
And don't you think that's just? It's just funny how things happen. I worked with Billy. Where were we? I worked with Billy Corgan when we were in Las Vegas doing voiceovers for the Glow documentary that came out in 2012.
Okay.
So I met him then, and then I know the VP of NWA, David Lagana, and I ran into David, and we just kept talking back and forth, and he said, hey, I want to hire you for something, and that was 2 weeks ago. I go, what is it? He goes, what are you doing on the weekend? I'm like, well, what is it? What am I doing? And he goes, I want you to assist one of our wrestlers. He's Josephus, a heel, and he is going to go against our ex-NWA ex-champ, Tim Storm. You're going to do this, and then this is going to happen. I'm like, let's do it. And so that's going to be something that will be ongoing. So I'm excited. We worked the company TNT Pro Wrestling, or Tried and True Pro Wrestling, and they do some shows, and so there's going to be some more stuff. So I'm working with those pros were unbelievable, and the crowd that they had was, I mean, being back in the ring like that was fun. I also did a charity event the week before that for another company down about an hour from me, and they want me to come back and do some work with them as well. So it's interesting how things, with the Glow Netflix show, Glow is a hot item right now, and so I can still. I've been in the ring ever since. The live events, I stopped doing this because, you guys, when I broke my leg at the time, I'm like, oh no, I am not going back. I can't wrestle someone I don't know. I was so freaked out by those breaks, 3 breaks in that right leg. And if anybody's had a broken leg or a broken arm, you know exactly how that feels. Not fun, and you're scared shitless, like, oh my God, is it going to break again? I still have 7 screws and 2 plates in that right leg. But it was an honor. It was an honor to be invited and to be able to work for Billy and for David. So I'm looking forward to more future stuff with them.
That's awesome. Now, how about too? You're working on a autobiography as well.
Yes, I have been, and I don't know if I spoke with you about it before. That's taking time, I don't know why, but it's taking time. I have a lit agent, and sometimes the agents want you to do they want it a certain way, and you think, okay, they're the pros, they know how it should be, and I'm thinking, I wanted it like this. Perhaps when this contract is up in a few months, we can figure that out and then get it going. So, but I have lots to write about, and good experiences, bad experiences, things for young kids to learn about, do's and don'ts.
Lots of do's and don'ts.
Yeah. And then we've got conventions coming up, conventions. I've got Vegas Fan Fusion coming up in September, and then there's Stan Lee Comic-Con October, Rhode Island with some of the ladies on the East Coast, and then I got invited actually to the big event in New York, which is November 10th, and someone invited me to their booth, and that'll be at the Hilton. And then next year I got invited to WrestleCon, and WrestleCon I've been to before, and that's also in Queens, right next to LaGuardia over there, airport.
Nice.
Are you guys on the East Coast, by the way?
Yeah, I'm in Philly, and actually I saw you're going to be in Philly in December.
I am going to be in Philly. I just left Philly all over the place. Yeah, we should meet up if we can.
Yeah,
that would be fun.
What are you coming to Philly for?
I will be there. My webmaster is from there, and we're probably going to do some kind of shoot out there. So that would be kind of cool. Yeah.
Very cool. Interesting.
Yeah, let's stay in touch with me. Yeah. Oh my gosh, you guys had on Michael Strider last night.
I did.
The rock photographer. Yeah. Oh, do you know how long I've known him? A long time, about 20 years.
Wow.
And we first shot in New York City, at Times Square. He goes, "Okay, Jeanne, I need you in a bathing suit now." I go, "Now?" I had to pull out. Oh my God! And it was not that. It was cool. It was pretty cold. And he goes, "We're shooting this now." And I felt like I was nude, but I had the bikini on, and he wanted these shots in Times Square. And he still has those photos. He's pretty cool, neat guy, and he's got the light. Oh my God, one of the nicest people. He's very nice. You can't say a bad word about Michael. And he's doing the Life After project. And today, Oh my God, today's his birthday. I heard it was his birthday. Anybody who wants to give to that Life After project today, that's what he wanted for his birthday. And I think it's a good project. Their mission is to reach out and provide assistance for those who are struggling with the thoughts of suicide and substance abuse. It's a good nonprofit project.
Absolutely.
So,
they had the big celebrity buzz auction that you were part of.
Yes, and Lightning. Yeah, I'll always help him.
Now
he's a good guy.
Did you know him back when he was an egomaniac?
No, an egomaniac. What? No.
Yeah, I thought he was like a total egomaniac. He was like all the stuff I was finding out about him. Yeah.
Is it true though?
You
can find out stuff about people, and sometimes it's a little white lie. But he said on paper, I guess.
He said Gene Simmons told him to get his ego in check.
Well, of course. Gene's going to tell everybody that. That's funny. Ha ha.
Oh boy. So now here's something I really got to ask. Now I've been friends with all the Glow Girls for many years now, thanks to this show.
Lovely.
And,
great.
A month ago, I guess, whenever the Netflix show debuted, we had Roxy on, and I come to find out like there's like this whole thing going on. There's like a fallout, and you were doing this whole separate party, and I was like, wait, what's going on? And I'm like, this is not right. Like there's like this whole like separating of the guard going on with the Glow Girls, it seems. And I'm like, why is this? And then and here's something I think you can relate to because you're into all the music I like. I'm thinking to myself,
I would love that music.
I'm like, this is like now like there's two rats and two LA Guns going on. Like now there's two Glow things going on. Like, what's going on here? We got to get everybody back together.
Well, there's Afterglow, and Afterglow is Roxy's project, and so they've got lots of things going on. They have a musical coming out. I don't think I'd be a very good singer for that. I don't even think they're singing. I think they have. I don't even know, to be honest. Yes, I wish them the best of luck with that. Some people, all I can say is in life, we've been all friends for 32 years, and sometimes people don't get along, and there's nothing wrong with not getting along with someone, but, it's like in the ring. The person that I didn't get along with in Glow was the farmer's daughter. And, oh, my God, that was crazy. You know, so all you can do is wish people the best of luck and just say, hey, good luck with your projects. That's it.
That's it. And just hope for the best for everybody. That's it.
And for everybody, that's what you do. That's all you want. I mean, sometimes if you don't get along, it hurts. You know, when you've been friends with people for 32 years and people don't get along, it's actually hurtful. It almost feels like your arm is falling off, you know, but you try to work it, and hopefully at the end of the day, you all can be friends again.
I'm going to bring everybody back together. You know, I'm going to do it.
And you stay positive.
I'm going to make it happen in Philly. Everybody tea steaks together.
You know what I want to do? This would be great. I thought about this when I go to Philly. Actually, when I was there the last time, I was in King of Prussia, and I like that area. That's away from the hustle and bustle of downtown. We could get one of those convention rooms, and I talked to Roxy about this a long time ago. We'll get one of the convention rooms, get everybody from the East Coast, and do another one of those afterglow there. Her and I talked about that, I think, last year. But when I was there a couple of weeks ago, I saw that convention room, and I'm like, this one would work. This one would work. Ooh, that one's perfect. So we could do that and then get everybody on the East Coast to come. How's that?
It sounds good to me. They actually used to do a KISS convention in King of Prussia.
I know.
They did it for like 2-3 years. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, that's funny that you say KISS. I love KISS. And KISS had they have them all over the place. There was one in Atlanta. The other one was in Indy. But what's interesting is my boyfriend is one of the guitar players for Jeanne's solo band. So
that's awesome.
They'll be yes. And you know what? For him, he's always grateful every day. He's like, here I am, a little boy, thinking about KISS is my favorite band, and now I get to play with Jeanne. And so, like I said, he's grateful every day to do that. And now next year's going to be a whole different story because KISS is going on a 3-year tour, I believe. So, but Jeanne, you know, likes to make money. You know that. So whenever KISS isn't playing, Jeanne's going to play.
Absolutely. You know, he's got to pump them vaults out there, them $20,000 vaults.
We've got one. It's in the house.
Are you serious?
We have the vault. I swear to God, I'll take a picture of you and send it to you tomorrow. Oh, my God. Yes, we have the vault. He gave one to each of the guys, and he signed it for them. And in each vault, there's something different. It's pretty cool stuff. Yeah, I'll take a photo, guys.
Now, Janetti, did you have any questions that you wanted to fire off?
Oh, no, I'm good. Just listening.
Okay.
So,
are you okay? You're good?
Yeah, no, I'm still at class actually myself. So.
Oh, you're at class? Are you in school?
Yeah, just watching this. No, I'm one of the trainers at Gangrel's Wrestling Asylum down in Florida.
So you're multitasking right now. Lovely.
Yes. I'm basically the substitute teacher today. So that's it.
I love it. Hey, that's pretty cool. You know what? Glow has been wonderful for all of us too, and there's a lot of charities too that what I like to do. When we had Hurricane Harvey and Irma and Maria, all of those, I took a portion of the sales of T-shirts and gave that. You know, sometimes it's not a lot, but you try to do whatever you can to help out. And I saw MTV doing it and a lot of the ladies, so kudos for them on doing that.
That's awesome.
Yeah,
I remember when you were doing
awesome. Oh, can I plug next week? Can I plug the Cult Radio Go-Go? Is that okay?
Yeah, go ahead.
Why not? So I got asked to be a DJ and host Cult Radio Go-Go August 11th. And I'm excited because we're going to get some Go-Go's on that people that you guys haven't talked to. No one's talked to, let's see, who do I have? I have Jungle Woman.
Oh, wow.
Daisy's going to be on. Yes. Maybe Corporal Kelly will come on. Justice. No one talks to, Justice. I'm excited for a bunch of girls to come on. I'll probably get Johnny C to come on, and people can call in. So anyway, I'm excited. And we're going to do music, 80s music.
Now, did I see there's going to be a big announcement with all this that you're doing on this show, or is that
you got to wait till you have to wait till August 11th. I've had everybody ask me, Hollywood, I won't tell anyone. Please tell me. Please tell me. I'm like, no. Big announcement.
I feel left
I
out.
think it'll be kind of cool. Don't be left. You'll see now. You sound like everybody else. No, don't feel left out. I'll let you know. Can't do it here though.
I was gonna say it should be made here.
No.
I know, but you got. But that makes me. I'm going to come back on. I'm coming back on to talk about it. How's that?
Okay.
How's
okay.
that?
Now
Can we do that?
Stay tuned. Yeah.
Put me in your book.
I'll put it in the book.
Put me in your book. Put me in, Coach. I'm ready to sing. I'm sorry.
So now, did you have? Was there somebody else calling in?
Yes. I have someone else calling
in. You had. Yeah, we're waiting on him. But I just got a message from the original Glow at Twitter. Please mention us. So follow.
Oh, Glow Wrestling. Oh, yes. Follow at GLOWWRESTLING. Glow Wrestling with 2 W's. And you guys, if you want to find me, at Glow Hollywood. That's easy. At Glow Hollywood and Glow Wrestling. That's Michael Carr. He runs that, and he does a good job. Michael Carr. I watched a movie the other day that had a Michael Carr in it. It was an old TCM movie, black and white. But I could text the phone number and see if maybe is your second person on that line yet?
Not yet.
No. Let's see. Did he lose the number? Hold on, kiddo. I'm going to look. Tell me, you guys were talking about 1986 songs. What songs were you talking about earlier? I saw it on your
we
deal.
didn't put the countdown yet. I don't want to give nothing away.
Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, that person's
Mm-hmm.
coming up. My bad. I'm so sorry. Yeah, we better not do that.
But there's a lot of really good albums that year.
Oh, I'm going to text this person and tell them if they don't have the number, this is the number. Oh, it'd be nice if I could find their.
Here we go.
Hold
this could
on.
be.
Oh, good.
Let's see. Let me take the first one here. Area code 718.
That's it.
There you go. This
That's
is you.
it.
You're live on the air.
Hello.
Hello. And this is?
This is Steve Blance.
How are you?
I'm good. How is everybody?
We're doing amazing.
Good. So you want to know my 1985 song? Was that the question?
Nope. No. We can't talk about that. That's for the next
you
guest.
can tell us your songs.
Yeah.
Well, interestingly enough, 1985 was when the WWE first wrestling album came out.
I have it. I have it.
Remember that? Land of a Thousand Dancers with all the wrestlers singing?
That's right. That's wild.
I don't know any songs on there.
Nikolai Volkov doing a cover of Jay Black and the Americans' Cara Mia Mine.
I love it. This man knows everything, you guys. He is a wrestling historian, Steve Blance is, and he was also the head writer of Gorgeous Ladies of Wrestling. And he also accompanied me a couple of weeks ago to the premiere of 350 Days in New York City.
Oh, very cool.
That was very cool. Yeah.
Yes, everyone wanted to talk to Hollywood.
So we can blame Steve for the Hollywood gimmick, the Hollywood and Vine gimmick?
No, that actually existed before me, but it was just a bare bones type of thing. Jeanne actually took it and ran with it. It was supposed to be a couple of street toughs, and Hollywood just decided, I don't like that costume. I'm getting my own costume. I don't want to be looked at as a kid. and she just ran with it and developed the whole Hollywood and Vine characters.
I did the music. I said, we're wearing these outfits. And you know what's so funny is, you were supposed to, I think, go through our wardrobe woman, and I was like, I'm just going to put it on. And if no one says anything, and that's why there were so many costumes. There's the silver corset, the black with the pink corset. There is a zebra one piece, and there's a leopard one for Vine, and then Vine's in her hot, silky looking velvet, whatever, blue corset. And then we get our handcuffs, the fishnets, the chokers around the neck. All you had to do was turn on MTV and watch any video vixen and look at what they were wearing. That's what we were going to wear. We were addicted to MTV, at least I was back in the day. What was it? Metal. I'm trying to think. Late at night, there was something on that would come on.
There was
I think of it right now.
120 minutes.
Of course.
Yep.
Headbangers Ball. Ricky Rothman.
Yep.
Yep.
That's crazy. So Steve, what?
Because I lived in California then, so
you were in the mix.
Oh baby, was I? It was hot. It was nice. There was hair, you guys. If you remember those days, there was hair. MTV will remember it too. We'd be down on the strip. Lightning would remember it. We'd be on the strip, and it looked like an anthill. It was just hair, flyers, hair, tall boots, hair, flyers, debauchery, music, guys. Oh, my God. It was just too much. But those were fun days. And we were right in the middle of Glow through all of that, So Glow was in Vegas, so it was boring there. I couldn't wait to get back to Los Angeles.
Now, how about you, Steve? Like, what have you been up to since the Glow days?
Working on some projects that I actually can't talk about.
Oh.
But wrestling related. So you never know. We had a brief run with Wrestlelicious,
okay,
which was a Glow-like show that was on in a few markets across the country and in Canada. And I actually worked on the first season of David McLean's WOW, going back to 2000.
I remember that.
So I keep my hand in there.
That's awesome.
Yeah, you do. You
Can't get away
also
from
helped Matt a couple of years ago, right?
Matt was working on something called Femme de Action, and another woman's. It's amazing because WWE is getting all this credit for the women's revolution. Everything they do today, we did 30 years ago.
Yeah.
We were the first to have a 30-woman's battle royal, first to have females in lumberjack matches. But unfortunately, back then, you did not have the internet to immediately send something out, a press release out that would go all over the world. So if you didn't watch Glow, you didn't know about this.
But there was so many of us watching.
Well, that's good to know. I'm glad.
How old are you guys?
I'm 48.
Oh, you were 7 years younger than me.
How about that?
How cute. How cute. So like this. Here's a good one. Somebody said this the other day. So when I was a teenager, you were sucking on popsicles. That came from a movie, and I liked it. It came from Alice Doesn't Live Here Anymore. She says something about, so when I was 13, your mom was pregnant with you, and when I was out of college, you were still sucking on popsicles. I just like, it's funny. Sorry, I like to watch movies. Quote stuff.
Put a little like on that one, right?
Yes. You were sucking on popsicles. Ha.
Hey, actually, I have another call on the line here, and I think I know who this person is. Is this the one and only Mr. Michael Strider?
It's the one and only, yes. Thank God.
Happy birthday!
Yeah, happy birthday.
Thank you very much. 25 years old today.
Happy birthday.
No, 28. It's 28. Tell the truth. 28.
Yeah, you busted me.
28, baby, 28.
Clear this up. Were you or were you not an egomaniac?
Not with Jeannie, but with certain people, yes. Definitely around rock stars and a lot of other people. But there was a handful of people that I was always able to be myself with, and Jeannie was one of them. But there was probably only 3 or 4 out of everybody that I knew, I would say, you know. I still remember the first time we met. Oh, I know, for sure.
Yeah.
I still remember the first time that we met. Jesus.
Me and you?
Yeah. Do you remember?
New York?
Yes, it was New York.
Yes. And I talked about our photo shoot, remember? In front of Times Square?
Yeah.
You're like, take it off. I was in a red, white, and blue bikini.
Yes. So we actually did a few photo shoots.
Yes,
that day was if you remember, do you remember the other ones we did during the day? It was really awesome. We went to
it was really cool. Yeah, we went up more upstate New York, right?
I think so.
Steve, what's that area? If you take the streets and you go up, it's not Brooklyn, it's the other way.
Westchester, the Bronx, Westchester?
No, the Bronx. I don't know, maybe the Bronx. We were in the wrong neighborhood, maybe.
Oh, we were in Harlem. We were in Harlem.
Harlem. That's it.
Yeah. Yeah, do you remember? Oh, my God. We did Central Park. So you did some really incredible shots in Central Park, and then we went to Harlem.
Yeah.
And we got to Times Square, and I didn't have a permit to shoot, so we were in a taxi. And on the way there, we were in Little Italy. We'd gotten something to eat, so we were getting ready to catch they were having the Italian festival or something like that.
That's right.
And I'll never forget it because, you were wearing your black trench coat, and I had 2 spotters with me, assistants, but they would watch for cops and stuff like that. But I remember walking through the crowd, and like every 5 or 6 people, I would see a girl slap their boyfriend or something because everybody was just, their jaws were dropping. And I mean, it was just amazing. But we got in the cab, and we were almost ready to get out. And I said, "Okay, Jeannie, this is how we're going to do it." Because I think at first we were going to do nudes, and then I think both of us kind of got a little nervous. Yeah, we kind of got a little nervous.
I don't want to get arrested.
So we got out of the cab, we shot, and then jumped back in the cab, and I literally drove back to North Carolina at midnight that night.
Oh, yeah.
So, yeah.
But you made me look good. That's why.
I didn't make you look good. You looked awesome.
It was nice to be young.
I know. It's like, Jesus, I could never do that drive today. No, I know, but you still look. I gotta, and Bay, you can tell me your thoughts on this one, but I gotta tell you, Jeannie looks really, really amazing. Even today, through all of these years, I mean, it's kind of uncanny how she's able to, to look like that. And I mean, as far as
genes.
working,
it's your genes. You know what I mean? It's genes. It's trying to eat right and not drinking. You know what I mean? I hardly drink anymore. like I
That's
did
true.
back in the, and you have to take care of yourself. Stop drinking. I like the sex.
But you know
though.
what?
There's that.
Right. But I mean, you've always kept your head on straight too. And I think you're still probably the sweetest girl that I have probably ever worked with. I mean, it's really amazing. And you know what, Bae, I've worked with everybody from presidents like Obama and both the Clintons, which one of them wasn't president. All the rock stars that you could possibly count. And, most of the wrestlers like The Rock or Stone Cold or, whoever, Mick Foley, all these dudes. And Jeanne has always, she's as sweet now as she was the first time that I met her, more than 20 years ago. So I don't know how you do it, but whatever it is, it's
you haven't crossed me yet. That's why. You haven't crossed me. No one's perfect, but thank you for the compliment. That's nice. I just think that you should treat each other. Hey, how did your mom and dad bring you up? That's what it is. Say thank you. I have a conscience, and so, when someone says something and makes me mad or lies about something and makes me mad,
right.
I will stand up right to you and say it. Hey, that's wrong. I'll admit it if I do it. If I fuck up, I will always say, you know what? I'm so sorry I did this. I'm sorry I did that. Anyone who knows me can ask that. But if you're always honest and you treat people the way that you want to be treated, then it goes a long way.
It definitely does. I don't know if you guys have talked about it or not, but Jeanne offered to do an auction. We did the celebrity auctions. You know about that, babe. We did those, and they ended today. And her and Lightning are doing a wrestling lesson here in Los Angeles. So it actually sold. Somebody bid on it. It was like $500. So it's some lucky guy or girl, I'm not sure who it is going to get to do a wrestling lesson with the two of them. So it's going to be very, very, very cool.
Awesome. And
we really, really appreciate it. We are forever indebted. And we're doing a photo shoot when is it, Jeanne? Is it September, early September in North Carolina?
Early September in North Carolina, yeah.
Yeah, so she's going to be.
And that's going to be for the book, correct? Is that for the
Yes.
For the book?
The Life After Project. It's going to be for a book that we're creating. So we're doing a photo shoot with Jeanne and a few models. One of them is, her name is Addie Miller. She was the first zombie on The Walking Dead, if you remember way, way, way back. I don't know how many years that's been on now. But
I love that show.
I know. I'm the only person in the world that's only seen the episode that she's in. That's it. I've only seen one episode. But I guess I need to watch the rest of them.
Oh, I saw every single one of them. You better watch that. She might bite you. No, I'm just kidding.
She might bite you. You're the one wrestling her.
Oh, shit.
So,
well, I know wrestling, and she probably doesn't, so I'll put her in some kind of hold. Keep her at bay.
So there you go. But I'm looking forward to it. It's going to be very cool.
Thanks, Mike. It's going to be really fun.
It will. So I'll let you guys get back to your fun.
Cool.
I just wanted to call and say
Michael.
hello.
Michael,
thank you for having me on.
Throw a quick plug out there for the project.
What'd you say, Bae?
Throw a quick plug out there for the Afterlife Project.
Yes. Go to lifeafterproject.org. And what we do is we spread awareness to suicide prevention, substance abuse, and domestic abuse. So we are donating funds from the auction. Some of the funds are going to a few different organizations, National Suicide Prevention Lifeline, the Hope Squad, which they spread awareness to children in schools across America about suicide prevention. And also, who's the other one? The other one is the Brent Shapiro Foundation for Substance Abuse. So lots of good stuff. We're actually sponsoring a veteran with PTSD to go to a camp for counseling for a weekend. So that's very cool, too. We have a lot of stuff going on every which direction. You know?
Keep up the great work, Michael.
Well, thank you very much. And you too. And you too, Jeanne. I can't wait to see you. It's been a long time.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yep. I'll be in California next week. I'm going to host that show, and I'll get with you to give you some stuff. You'll need some shirts and stuff, and some swag. And
cool.
if not, I'll
let
bring
me
them to
know
North
if,
Carolina. Yeah, either way.
Okay, that's cool. If you want to do a
Yeah.
shoot, let me know on that Friday. We'll try to work it out. So I've got the studio that day, so we'll figure it out.
Okay. All right, doll.
Okay.
Thank you.
See you soon.
Take care.
Okay.
Bye,
All right,
Michael.
Bye bye.
All right, how about Hollywood and Steve, get your plugs out there too, so where we can find you guys and.
Yeah, thank you so much. Twitter @Glow Hollywood. If you guys are into Instagram, official Glow Hollywood. And I just don't. Facebook is cool. I always think Facebook's for older people, but that was the first thing basically that we were all on, and that's Hollywood Productions on that one.
Nice.
Steve, you don't do it.
See,
do you?
Hollywood is the queen of social media. I am the social media hermit.
In other words, you're the smart.
I use hieroglyphics and cave drawings to communicate.
He's very funny, but he's a good guy, and I just, I'm glad he could come on for a minute. And guys, thank you for having me on.
Absolutely.
By myself, that was awesome. It was fun to talk with you, and I'd love to come back and update you on some cool stuff. Thank you, babe.
Keep me updated, and we'll make it happen.
That would be awesome. Thank you.
Thanks
for letting me come in to say hi to Hollywood and hi to you guys. You're doing a terrific job. I hear nothing but good stuff about your show.
Thank you so much. Great talking to you.
Okay.
All right, guys.
Take
have
care.
a good night.
All right. Take
Bye-bye.
care, everybody. Bye.
Bye.
All right, there they go. Legendary. Hollywood from Glow. Eve and Michael Strader. So, all right, hang tight, everybody. I'm going to take a quick commercial break. We'll be back in a few minutes. Stay tuned.